are back at the bar. Today we are going to focus on the number 10. So we have 10 mocktails and cocktails for your enjoyment today. The first one is called a Sinai Sipper. And although it's a tropical drink, it would be really nice in a hot desert. So we are going to take our shaker. We're going to add some dark rum. An ounce of orange juice. And we're going to add some pineapple juice, about 3/4 of an ounce. We're going to add some Coco Lopez cream of coconut. Now this is coconut milk that has had cane sugar added to it. You can buy it in liquor stores and grocery stores in your area. So we're going to put a little bit of the Coco Lopez in there, and we're going to add a pinch of salt, and we are going to add our ice. We're going to give it a good shake, let it chill. You can tell when it's getting cold. Not only can you feel it, but you can see that the outside of the shaker is getting a little frosty. So now we are going to take our glass, put ice in there. Strain it into our cocktail glass. We are going to garnish it with a little bit of fresh nutmeg. I like this little nutmeg grater. It has a little space for you to store your whole nutmeg. And we are going to garnish it with a pineapple wedge. So there you have your Sinai Sipper. Next drink is our first mocktail. It's called the Golden Calf, probably because it's a yellow drink. And this would be so much fun for your kids. They can have this while you're having your Sinai Sipper. The kids can be having their Golden Calf. So we're going to take 2 bananas and put them into our blender. Along with some fresh pineapple. We're going to add a little bit of pineapple juice. And we're going to add coconut milk. Now this is different from the Coco Lopez, the sweetened coconut milk that we had in our last drink. So this is just coconut milk that you get out of a can from the grocery store. So we're going to put a little bit of coconut milk in there. And some ice cubes, about 2 cups worth. I think this ice, we're going to blend this for just a minute. Our glass, we're going to just pour that deliciousness. It's creamy. If you wanted to make a cocktail, you could add some rum, coconut vodka, and here you have our Golden Calf. Our next drink is called the Sacred Grape. It's very, very easy and it's very delicious. So we are going to take, this is called Sweet Retreat Vanilla Liqueur. It is so good. It has more of a vanilla presence than vanilla vodka. So we're going to pour that into our ice-filled glass. We're going to pour in grape juice. Give it a little stir. And we're going to top it with some red grapes and some green grapes. To make this a mocktail for your kids, you could just buy a vanilla syrup and substitute that for the sweet retreat. So there you go, the Sacred Grape. The next drink is called the Shavuot Ginger Shandy. A shandy is a cocktail made with beer, half beer, and half of a lemon or lemon lime flavored beverage. What you will be served in an American bar as opposed to a British pub may surprise you. In the UK, lemon lime, like our Sprite and 7-Up, is what is referred to as lemonade. And so there was a lack of translation when it came across the pond, and we use lemonade, which we know is lemonade, sugar, and water. So here we go. We are going to ramp it up a bit today and have a ginger lemonade. This is so delicious, especially if you like spicy. The ginger makes it a little spicy, and the recipe will be in our recipe book. This is ginger and water and sugar, which we cooked down. We grated the ginger, very aromatic, and then we added lemon juice and chilled it. So we are going to put in half of the ginger cordial, as it is called. This is a wheat beer. It's called Hefeweiser. It's made from Live Oak Brewing Company in Austin, Texas. So we're just going to top that ginger off with the beer. For a cute little garnish, we're going to take a piece of crystallized ginger. You can find this in your grocery store. And there you go. We have our Shavuot Ginger Shandy. We're calling this drink the top 10, and that's because we are using number 10 Tanqueray gin. So we are going to take the sherry. It's a dry sherry. It's Amontillado, and it is a dry sherry. You can use any other sherry brands that you like. We're going to put that in our mixing glass along with the gin. We're going to use equal parts of gin to the sherry. And then we're going to add some date syrup. This is a nice alternate to simple syrups or honey. It gives the drink a really nice, sweet, rich flavor. And we are going to, we are also going to add a couple of dashes of Peychaud bitters. These are made in New Orleans, and it has a subtle note of nutmeg, cloves, and anise. So we are going to give this a stir. We're going to strain it into a cocktail glass. We are going to give it a little twist of orange, and then we're going to take the orange peel that we just twisted, wrap it around a date, and that is our garnish for the top 10. Our next cocktail is called a Toratini. So we are going to take our martini glass. We are going to dip it in a mixture of half salt and half sugar. We've used sea salt. We've used the turbinado sugar. It's a coarse brown sugar. So here goes for our drink. We are going to take our shaker and fill it with some ice. We're going to take the same pomegranate molasses that we used for our salad dressing. We're going to pour a little bit in there. Tequila. And grapefruit juice. We're going to give it a good shake till the outside gets chilled again. And we are going to strain it into our and there we have our Toratini. It is called the land of milk and honey. We are going to start out with 1.5 ounces of Benedictine. Benedictine is a sweet liqueur, and it has a really unique taste. It's a little harsh on the beginning, but then it leaves you with a nice honey taste on the back end. So we're going to get milk and top the Benedictine with milk. This is also good to sip at night. You can also do hot milk instead of the cold milk. And although most dishes are normally optional, we suggest that you use the orange and the cinnamon in this cocktail as a garnish. The aromas of the orange and the cinnamon waft through the milk and the Benedictine, and it is delicious. If you're a fan of the Big Lebowski, you know that this is the dude's favorite drink, and we are calling it Rushing Down Mount Sinai. So first we are going to take our vodka, and to that we are going to add Kahlua. I have a salted caramel Kahlua that we're going to use today. And we're going to add a little bit of walnut liqueur as well. It's a little variation. So we're going to give it a quick stir to chill the ingredients. And we're going to top it with some cream. Now, I know people are afraid of having heavy cream, but this drink really benefits from it. The heavy cream will not curdle in the vodka. You could go as low as half and half, but I would not go to skim or 2% milk, as it will probably curdle. So we are going to pour in our cream, and I like to do it over the back of the spoon. Just makes a nice effect. And I'm going to top it with a little chocolate-covered coffee bean. And there you go, Rushing Down Mount Sinai. To make what I'm calling the Chevy Oak Shake. This is fun for the whole family. We have 3 big scoops of vanilla ice cream. I'm using vanilla bean. A little bit more. And then we are going to add in some marshmallow fluff. Find this in the grocery store where the baking and we're going to add some milk. A little bit of vanilla extract. And we're going to we made these cute little cups. We dip them in chocolate and then in sprinkles. Makes it a fun little milkshake. top it with a straw. And there you have our Chevy Oak Shake. We're making what we are calling the burning bush. This is our final drink today. And this is a great brunch drink or after dinner drink. So I'm taking an orange peel and I am studding it with whole cloves. They just go right through the rind. Chafing dish, we have a lemon zest and we have cinnamon sticks. We also have some brandy and triple sec. You can use any orange liqueur that you like, Cointreau, whatever you like. Okay, so we have our alcohol in here. I'm gonna put a little bit more in. This is our triple sec, our brandy. And that has warmed up. So now we're gonna take our orange that we studded with the cloves. And we are going to carefully light our alcohol. I'm going to pour it down the side of the orange. The alcohol will. So the brandy and the triple sec will come down the side of the orange, and you will get the clove flavor. And now we are going to add some hot coffee. And there we have it, the burning bush. You can add a little more sugar if you like. We use the super fine sugar. And if you really have to add milk or cream to your coffee, you can do that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed all of our recipes today. They will be on our website this afternoon, and hope you all have a happy Shavuot.